slide it back. So once it's locked back, then you got to pull the trigger. But if you move that, wonder why.
Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Seattle Seahawks and our home team. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Green 80! Stay in the situation. Let's go. Show it up. Show it up. Hey, alert 3. Kill. Check. 19.
They'll start out on
That
the
nigga, I seen him from the ball.
and early, how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield? A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Left side complete to Lockett.
Leave the man up.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
He wasn't even no dude up the field, dog. Oh, this game be on some bullshit. I had to look at it. I'm like, yeah, hell no.
Oh, God, trying to
You getting the shoot up with a hot one? That's all you bet to shoot. I bet you can shoot.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
That's what they made,
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Time down. There you go.
On first down, it's Carson, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd down,
it's Carson.
Maybe shades of the Steelers here as the Steeler defense drives him behind the line again. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I couldn't shoot it enough to find out. I guess because, like you said, I didn't shoot big.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer.
Foul.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Like 80! Right here.
First carry for James Conner. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 45 yards. On 1st and 10 is Conner. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down now, it's Conner. Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson. 3rd and 2, now Roethlisberger. But it's brought in by Washington.
Right there.
That'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the game? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Ben leaves to Conner on the draw. Get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Roethlisberger will throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 3 yards out, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
Into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Wow.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. He finds an opening past the 40. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Rashad Penny, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
What you say, Whoop?
He split
Not
that
a whole
one.
lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
No, you better go to Cabela's,
It'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
That's so they'll know if that gun, if that bullet gets shot, that bullet is another bullet.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger.
Look at that, he just sitting there. Oh, like, what is you doing?
Have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 30.
Always catching Nick. Always catching Nick.
He's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
He got hit by a brick wall.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it, took off, there was no catch.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play.
He licked you, it's over. You dropping that motherfucker.
Defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Yeah, it's getting cloudy. Look like it's finna rain.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
It got cloudy as hell. I'm in London.
He'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start
we in
at the
London, baby.
21-yard line.
Meet me at the London. How we in London? Because I put us in London. How the hell you do that? At the beginning of the game. I didn't know you can do that shit. When they put that option up there?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for...
They've got his man complete. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. And even 40 yards.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the run is counter. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
No, I ain't lose 2 in a row.
Yes, you did.
I did?
Nah. He won one, and then he lost the next one. He lost one. He lost to the Saints. Then he won
From the
one.
shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete to his running back, Connor. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I'm 31 and 25.
He won one. I'm telling you, he won.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on 1st down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Damn, be done.
I'll be trying to run that play, man.
And we've got a tie game here in a back and forth first half.
Zone, dog. Play that shit.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
He out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Ah!
That return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
I was out of here, man. If that was Lockie, he would have been gone.
I wish I could find me a bitch like that, but
Check. Alert three. Point that. Check.
Wilson leaves this one with
Dude,
Penny.
you did that bullshit
Javon
cut.
Hargrave there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Three ball. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. 55, come on, guys, 55. Go. Let's get on the field, defense. Check nine.
Operating from the gun. Wilson.
He threw it late.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
What?
Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they will finally get it down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. Boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. As he was knocked as he threw it.
Fuck out of here.
Off course.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He
That
was
was
right
crack.
up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
So,
Just
yeah,
lucky it wasn't a fumble.
I love it. I love it.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Wide open receiver complete.
This nigga
He's in.
McDonald.
Touchdown,
What the
Steelers.
fuck going on?
3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point.
Fast enough to score that touchdown. Yeah, he looked fast, though, didn't he?
Front, and now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Dumbass. Oh. Man, sometimes they do. They don't throw the
Here to
ball.
begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Wow.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Who you throwing it to?
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. To throw again. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I thought I would have had more play like
that. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson, operating from the gun, dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Yeah, you will. You will. I turned that bitch on high. They really didn't believe it.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Yeah. I know plumbing. So it's like, yeah, but I can teach a lot. Yeah. So yeah, why not? I'm afraid of needles in that damn test. I get over it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Carry over from the first half. That defensive line continues to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're actually playing the game in the offense's backfield. They're taking those offensive linemen and pushing them back towards the quarterback and towards the runners. I still don't think, though, that you abandon the running game totally, because if you do, you're asking for a lot more hits on your QB.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now a give, right side. Carson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is Carson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football.
Come on, kick your 3 now, cuz. Kick your field goal now.
If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's caught, blocking. And they do get him down, but not before.
Kick what field goal?
Inside the 5-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there. And give him a first down.
Going in there, homie.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run forward with Penny. Able to get a couple here, but
he should not be able to get on to me when I'm already in there.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Carson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Wilson from the gun.
He played that beautiful.
Kick your motherfucking field goal.
He played that
Giving
beautiful,
chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 40, the 20, 10.
I didn't think he was going to play it like that.
It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Damn, I
So
did
from
not
one
think that
end
dude
zone
was on
all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
like that.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast.
Man, I had that shit.
What a tremendous play. Now give that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit.
Damn.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, it's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett.
I missed it.
Go.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Say that again.
Hey, 0-0-0.
From Alabama.
Back 55. Back 55. Watch the rush.
Nice.
So he plays well.
Running down the middle.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Mike, 55. Check. Go, left.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out.
Nigga, you ain't running that motherfucking ball with Rocky
They will
Wilson.
take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that block.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
230.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, fighting off the defender. Escaping the pressure.
You know what that X factor is, boy.
Incomplete.
Don't give a fuck about your
He's an
ass
absolute oak
coming
tree in
down
the pocket because he is so hard to get on the ground.
Give a fuck about
Not
your
as
ass
elusive as he
coming
used to be, but still, trying to get him down, tough for any defender. In that case, he's able to move it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's
Why you go that way?
Seahawks
Like, I don't
picked up.
understand. I mean, I got control of the
There
dude.
as his
He should be
guys will
doing
get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Check 99, check 99. Check 50, check 50. Check, 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 check. Check 50, check 50.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. Now he's forced out right.
Baby, no sir.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. But I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I had about 2 drinks.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
today's
today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days,
top 9%,
pitching
nigga.
shutouts
What's up?
was big
We
time.
right
That
there.
was paramount.
Nigga,
But the
we
big
up
thing was
there.
holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome
You've been
to the
watching the
elite club, my
NFL
friend.
on EA Sports.